We're back, y'all. We are back. We are back. Welcome back. Welcome back, Lexus Dude. Mr. Vegas himself. Who's calling me? You sure? I'm sure I didn't. I said Vegas. Yeah, I seen he gave you a hawk pop, man. That's cool as hell. You might want to rewind that. Oh, well, I can't. You know, you know, um,
Live and on the air
you're
from the
quite
home of the
a
Tigers,
spoiled
Comerica
man,
Park
man.
here in Detroit, Michigan. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Detroit Tigers. Major League Baseball on the show starts now.
I bet you are excited. I'm just messing with you, Vegas, man. You know I'll be messing
Is
with
ready to go as he'll be on the
you. Now I'm
mound
gonna
for
show y'all hit
Detroit.
that like
Dan,
button
any
coming in.
thoughts?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at Matt Boyd, and, one of the keys for Matt Boyd when
Check
he's
this
good,
out.
he has that slider, and that's his binky. That's his bread and butter. He needs to have that to be successful. He struggles at times giving up multiple hits and innings. One of the keys, establish the strike zone early to give him a chance to use that good hard slider.
Jose Iglesias is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning 1-0.
First pitch, 105.
Here's the pitch.
Nice.
Ground ball left side. He's got it.
Didn't know that.
And there's one down now.
Batting second.
And with that, let's take a look at the Angels
Nice
starting
tails.
lineup.
What is up, my
who
brother?
stands out?
Well, I think
How you doing?
has to be on the man hitting third. He's an
Hope you're
imposing
blessed.
figure with a
Everything's
bat
good
in his
with you.
hands. Always seems to turn in a good at bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Yes, you do. That PO box is gonna help you out really well.
In now, David Fletcher. Popped him up. Goodrum is there. And that's the second out of the inning.
I feel that.
Batting third. The third baseman, number 6. Anthony.
All right. Y'all tell me who to play with and who to go against. One time for the one time. Who am I playing against, guys? Close my eyes. All right. Against the Giants. All right. So we're gonna be what? The Giants. We're gonna be the Giants this time. Yeah. Right? Yeah. It should be on this side. I don't like that side. So I'm the Giants, and we're gonna go against. Okay, you got it this time. I like being on this side of the fence here. There we go. Yo, Junior, what's good?
Now from the home of the Twins since 2010, Target Field in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the
if you want to play the next round, let me know, Junior.
Baltimore Orioles.
We can play.
It's interleague baseball. John Means, Kansas-born left-hander, will be doing.
I never played with these cats.
What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, with a guy like him, you're just looking for
Meanwhile, now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And
Already.
He'll pull into second here with nobody out.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
Out in front of it, strike one. Ready with the 0-1. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field.
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
Made out there in left center as the runner may tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Oh, man. It's the MLB did me wrong.
So one gone with the runner at third.
So
and stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon
exactly
Crawford.
Where. Well, there had to be somebody you knew, my friend. Called police? I hope you called the police.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Swinging a loop.
I would hope they would need it too. That's bullshit.
In to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Man, that's bullshit, bro. I'm sorry to hear that, man.
Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
This one's down to third. Oh, look at Franco. One there on to first.
Good fucking move.
Get the double play to get him out of the inning. One for the Giants on this swing by Brandon Crawford. On to the bottom of the first at Target Field, and the Giants are off to an early 1-0 lead.
And then Junior, I know you wrote something and then I don't see it now. Said something about the game did just wrong last time. You want to write that again or copy and paste it again?
Gosman's a guy that can sink the ball pretty well. His mid-90s fastball, his best out pitch is that split finger. He's kind of been a guy that's bounced around between the starting rotation and back to the bullpen. It's never been a question about his arm. Former first-round draft pick by the Baltimore Orioles.
Yeah, that's true. But, you know, you shouldn't have to worry about other people, you know what I'm saying? If they're going to be your friends, it should be your friend. It shouldn't be trying to steal from you or anything like that.
Interested to see if he changes it up right here.
2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's bullshit, dude.
Here now the 2-2.
That's bullshit, Phil.
Grounded back up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
That's the perfect answer after you've given up the lead in the previous inning. Put the tying run on second and get the momentum going back in your favor. Now we'll see if they can cash in.
Austin Hayes stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Yeah, I know. I feel you.
And he pumps the fastball.
I've been going through bullshit through this game the whole time.
Time time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back
That's
there.
crazy. They didn't get the comments from Franco.
But as an offensive player, you have to find a
That's
consistent
crazy.
zone. You just can't.
Now to the plate.
And I know you got some valuable Funkos because I said the one I sent you right now is worth at least $60.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Here's a shot.
You see that bullshit?
And deep. And that's a home run into the top tank. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come
Yeah, I
in, we
would
see it
because
was
if you got valuable
projected
stuff like that,
450 feet.
your insurance ain't gonna cover you unless you have cameras and stuff like that.
He's at the plate now, and he takes a
I know you do,
strike.
K Titus. I know you're a good man, but
Things could go awry.
people don't
He
deserve
did, and
shit
he
like that.
batted right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
Here's another 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run, but he can't get there. It's over his head. And he's in there.
They're gonna
easily
kick my ass
second
there.
with a one-out double.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base
I don't know.
hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And
I'm
a
outta here.
fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. So here is Freddie Galvis, and the Orioles looking
I mean,
for
it's
more
always,
here in
yeah,
this
it's always
game's
so
opening
good to have
frame.
those. You know.
Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. Lifted down the line in left. The set and the 1-1. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Santander at second with 2 down. Oh, got him looking at the 2-seamer, and that'll end it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. All set for the
That's
start
good,
of the
but
inning.
man,
And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Brandon
if he's stealing
Belt.
from you, how you gonna build a house? You're
Skied
broke,
into straightaway
motherfucker, man.
right. Santander waits on it. He's got it 1 away. So the next to bat will be Austin Slater. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
To the plate now, Darren Ruff. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Slater rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate. It's a 2-2 game.
And these guys
That's
are showing
good,
some
man. That's good.
consistency in the early going here. Got a run in the first inning, and this double ensures that they'll at least get a run here in the second.
Into the box, Donovan Solano. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
You're gonna do arcade pop like that.
It's
I
a
don't
2-run
give a
shot to
shit.
straightaway left, and it will stake the Giants a 4-2 lead.
Oh man, I pulled some shit out of these tins.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a
What do you mean
trip
an
around
opening
the
video,
bases.
my friend? Oh, you mean unboxing?
Stepping up to
Yeah,
the
I
plate,
was- yeah.
Mauricio Dubon. As he'll
I was
go
really
after the
excited to
first
do it
pitch and
myself.
bounce it into foul territory.
I'll be back to doing those. I just waiting for my mail to
Into the windup. Here
Get
comes the
to a normal
0-1.
basis.
Hit the other way out toward right field.
My mail's not normal right now. I don't even get mail here yet. And I ain't getting mail at my other house either, so I'm stuck in between them trying to figure it out. But
digging in at
we'll
the
see.
plate. First pitch of the AB now. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run.
Good job.
He gets there to
Caught
make
that
the catch, and that ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the DH, Ryan Mountcastle. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The pitch. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. No one on with 1 down, and that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Sisco bats left but throws right and stands in at 6'3". He's a 5-year vet at the major league level.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes. The count to Chance Sisco.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
And Crawford will make the play, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They trail it here 4-2.
Leading off for San Francisco.
Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and next to hit is the catcher, Buster Posey.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Shortstop
Brandon Crawford digging in next, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Skied into very shallow right. Santander waits on it. 2 down. Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that brings up Evan Longoria. Turned on that one.
I don't know why you don't just get a dog, bro. A big old vicious
right here for the pitcher
dog.
to go 1,
Just,
2, 3. Get back
like
in
mine.
the dugout, regroup. He struggled
You don't play
early,
that shit.
but if he can knock out this 1, 2, 3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
Into center field, line drive base hit. So the 2-out hit here brings in Brandon Belt to bat next. You can relate, Dan. So what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
And that one yanked just foul.
This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center.
And that's caught.
Mullins able to track it down for the 3rd. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next it'll be the outfielder, Cedric Mullins. And he fouls this one off.
Number 31.
Comes set and the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to 3rd. Taken in by Longoria. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. Austin Hayes the next to bat. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. 3rd inning here, already 4-2 our score. Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike. Hit in the air down the right field line. Yastrzemski will come in a bit and put it away for the 2nd out of the inning. ready to take his hacks again. Trey Mancini.
Yeah, they don't never let you do that in condos.
Last at bat. From the stretch. A bouncer to the left side. Crawford's got it. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Still down by a count of 4-2.
I got a sharp paid miss with German Shepherd.
New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Austin Slater. First pitch on its way. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Santander on the run. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Superman.
So it'll be the Giants' DH, Darren Ruff.
I love Rockwilders. I used to have one.
With his first time around. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. Lifted in the air to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out. Next, it'll be Donovan Solano, last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman. Swing hard liner to left center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. You can relate, Dan, so what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Into the box now, Mauricio Dubon. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase.
Oh, he fell.
But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Definitely a break right there for the defense with the ground rule double. If that ball stays in play, there's a pretty good chance the runner from first is able to score since he's moving on contact with 2 outs. Instead, he's forced to stay at third, so we'll see if they're able to strand him there.
A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1 offering.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And here's a ball hit in the air. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Giants leave a couple as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander.
First pitch on the way. Swing and a miss that time. Strike one. Swung on and missed. That's strike two.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, bro.
And that's the first out.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. And 1-1 as this one's in.
Hey, Ty, is your wife Asian? Or Japanese, shall I say?
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Hey, I'm
not
not
sure
she
pissed because that's tradition. Japanese people have really deep religion and traditions.
Put that ball in play.
Freddie Galvis is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Well,
2 runs, 3 hits, and
tell
no
her I
errors for the
said
Orioles so
that
far.
my heart goes out to her, and I'm really, really sorry that had to happen to awesome people like you two. Point blank.
And it's fouled away. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Fouled off. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. Fouled away. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
As we take a look at the pitch count, you can see that it's not that high, but you have to wonder maybe if the heat is taking it out on this guy a little bit. The weather can be the great equalizer, especially when the temps are starting to rise like this.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Well, yeah, your wife will never be Catholic if she at the knees.
Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Yastrzemski's got it for out number 3. Orioles leave 1. They trail it here 4-2. And now in the box, Buster Posey. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Number 28, Buster.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He can't get to it. This one's down.
The batter, number 35, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, and it's grounded just foul down the line. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he fouls this one off. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I got high.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hayes will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. Next to bat for the Giants, Brandon Belt. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early.
I hate batting on the side.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think you could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is
Kate Titus is the man on shutouts for sure.
On everything.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. Santander grabs it to retire the side. Giants leave 1, but they still lead this one 4-2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes Yastrzemski to the track. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So next to hit is number 12. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the AB now. Ball in. Now the 1-0. Lifted the other way to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. In now for the O's, Cedric Mullins. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And it's fouled away. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. And this will be fouled away. And he struck it out. His 7th of the ball game, and that ends
in
the
there
inning.
sleeping. I'll wake your ass up.
Takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in the outfielder, Austin Slater. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Boy, that would look like a 6 extra base hit off the bat, but a terrific diving catch in left center field.
Lucky motherfucker.
At the plate now, Darren Ruff. Drilled down the line. A dive, but it's off his glove. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. Donovan Solano will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer. There was a big blow early on. Fielded by Galvis to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing there for San Francisco as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and digging in is the outfielder, Austin Hayes. Hit down the third base line.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Fielded cleanly, and the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Now batting.
The first pitch on the way. This for the second baseman, Solano. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Anthony Santander the next to bat. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. That's in there on the outer half, 1-2 now. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail it here 4-2.
Hit that like button for your boy Arcade.
Ready to roll, and stepping up now will be Mauricio Dubon. Here's the first pitch to him. Now the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Swing and a line drive to left. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. The throw into second. And
come on.
Trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
I'll be trying some shit.
Standing in now, Mike Yastrzemski. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up?
I mean, if you want to go back to your account, you can.
An absolute bomb.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
And there's out number 2. Next to dig in.
I mean, it's up to you, you know. I mean,
and now pitch on the way.
Are you planning on making content for that channel as well?
Get down the line at first, but a foul ball here, 0-1.
Make it like a wrestling channel. Show off all the wrestling stuff you got.
And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. The relay, and this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases. Sean Armstrong will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. So now to the plate, Evan Longoria, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Loud contact by Longoria, and this one's carrying well to left. Gone all the way into the upper deck.
Well, it don't have to be figures. It could be memorabilia, pictures of you and wrestlers, autographs, stuff like that.
Yeah, that was solid strategy going with the right-handed reliever there, looking for the right-on-right advantage, but he took that strategy and blasted it into the outfield stands. Got on the bump, just didn't execute the pitch he wanted.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And the pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So now to the plate, Maikel Franco. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Still a ball and 2 strikes. 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
He froze him on the fastball there. Maikel Franco is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Freddie Galvis is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now to bat, Ryan Mountcastle flew out last time up. In there, and it's 0-1.
Right.
This one's hit deep out to left center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
I think that base hit surprised him more than anything. He's gotten so used to setting guys down 9 in a row at that point that he just assumed he'd get him too.
Chance Sisco is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
This is on the ground over to first. And he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. And they will get he's in there. A very close play at first. Number 12 is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2 from the stretch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence
this is
that
the
it has been.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First delivery to him. Down the left field line and deep. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the plate.
I guess I don't.
Darren Ruff is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
Oh no, I just didn't know what you meant by that. Was that like a thing they got on the thing? Get him out of there, get him out of there. Yes, sir. Is that like a in between the frame type thing? Because I heard about it before in between the games, but I just keep
a solo home run off the bat of Darren Ruff, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Cole Sulser comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
That wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach to go over some strategy, and all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark.
And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the 2nd out. Next to stand in is Mike Yastrzemski. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. But bye-bye, baby. It's a run for the Giants on the solo blast. Ready now for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Nah, they just haven't had much of an answer, Matty.
Now here's the Giants skipper making his way out toward the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. 7 solid innings for him in this one as he gave his club a very strong outing indeed. Here's a called strike on the curveball, 1-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. To the plate now, Austin Hayes. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there. I'm not sure if you're guessing or you're sitting on a pitch, but boy, that was awfully close to being called a strike.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Oh, bye-bye.
Now batting, first baseman, Trey Mancini.
So now here is Trey Mancini. He bounced out last time up. First pitch on its way as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. On the ground to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Still 8-2.
That's the first beach ball. Yes.
In this one, and now
that's fell in the
catcher,
I think
Buster
so.
Posey. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So stepping in is Brandon Crawford. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Next, it'll be Evan Longoria. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Down the left field line and deep. lifted down the line in left. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot for Evan Longoria. His second home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty V. How about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you've picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one. Man, just a hair early on that one and just pulled it foul. He's going to have to find a way to refocus.
There it is.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs.
2, baby, 2 already.
A solo home run here for Brandon Belt as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Guys, do you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Matty, this is crazy. Dan, what does the pitching coach say at this point?
Oh,
Watch another one.
3 in a row. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Now batting, number 33.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there. Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. He's in at second safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Mauricio Dubon.
In now, Mauricio Dubon. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. Paul Fry enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Now pitching for the Orioles.
This game is unbelievable sometimes, Dan. There's a bullet knock right there. You're expecting an RBI. He almost hit it too good. He can't even score.
Boy, too good is it, Mark. This is one right here. It just kind of gets out to the outfielder so quick that the runner not able to score from second base.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 0-2 once more.
I'm beating the fuck out these people, man.
4 runs.
I'm beating the fuck out these joints, man.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
I'm talking about.
So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. So batting practice continues here today as they notch their 7th home run of the game.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's the side is retired as they make the play. But a big inning here as 7 runs cross the plate, and this lead grows even wider.
We're gonna let him play the last one.
Plate here is Anthony Santander. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. No balls and a strike to count. Jake McGee takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he misses there. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, Cam.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Anthony Santander is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the 9th. Maikel Franco comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Fouled away. In the air, down the line in left. The next 0-2. And he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away.
Damn, dude.
The next 0-2.
Get out of here.
Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad.
On to first, and that will seal matters here this afternoon.
Hey, a nice win, and man, was the offense explosive. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to blow this one open.
15-2 the final tally here. San Francisco
That
posted
ain't an ass
15
whooping. I don't know
runs
what
in
that
this
is.
one. Kevin Gossman gets the W on the mound. Please act.
Mr. Head Circles. Hey, Junior, you want to play one? They just got their ass spanked. My dog just farted, and that shit stank like a motherfucker. Yeah. We just went outside, shit. Alright, bro, you chill mode? Alright. Got you, bro. I got you, bro.
We're a few. Harbor.
Homie on chill mode. So, we're gonna do this again on this side. Noah's Waters, what's good? Shut my eyes. Count to 10. We're gonna play the Red Sox. The Reds. Okay, here we go. And we're gonna be the Sox. Shit, I don't blame you. I feel you.
south side of Chicago.
It's alright. I just
White
decided to
Sox
use my
guaranteed
stadium.
rate
You don't ever
field.
go
Ought
to
to
the
be a
stadiums
good
I
one
like,
here between the
might as
Chicago
well.
White Sox and the Cincinnati Reds. It's Reds baseball next on the show.
You better stop dancing, because I'm going to whip his ass.
Luis Castillo is on the mound for the Reds in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Matt, we're getting a look at one of the best right-handed changeups in the game of baseball. This guy's changeup's so good, that being Castillo, he'll use it as his primary off-speed pitch. If he's throwing strikes with his heater, look out if he has that changeup working. It'll be a long day for the hitters.
Ready now is Tim Anderson. He will lead this one off today. Down the left field line and deep.
First pitch,
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
batting second, the second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
The batter will be Nick Madrigal. Swing and a line drive, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner, and they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
They come out of the gates being aggressive at the plate, and it's paid off for them. A single and now a double. Runners at second and third with all kinds of momentum on their side. A base hit scores two. We'll see if they can cash them in.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Line to the right side, but that'll land foul, strike one. 0-1 pitch on its way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Already.
Job done there and
Already. Early morning blues.
Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Comes set. Now the pitch. As he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike one. His prior history versus this arm, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Swing and a liner. Castellanos has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base. Ready now for the White Sox, Adam Eaton. And the White Sox looking for more here in the game's opening frame. Hard hit ball to second, and that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel of the ball right there, able to get that one through and picks up an RBI, hard hit, and a well-deserved run batted in.
He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Yanked on the ground down the line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... So now here is Jesse Winker. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Reds, the left fielder.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Past history with Lucas Giolito. He's 2 for 3. Outside, 3-0 now.
Yeah, a little wild here early on. Doesn't look like he's totally settled into the game yet. Hopefully he can find it soon.
Winker in front, 3 balls and a strike.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
The right fielder,
Nicholas Castellanos is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up and do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. Second inning set to go. And coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Andrew Vaughn.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it. But keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
On to first, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Into the box, Lucas Giolito. He swings and grounds it to short. To second for on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing here for the White Sox.
I hate those grounders, man.
Add to their 2-0 lead.
Oh shit.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. Past history with Lucas Giolito. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. 0-1 the count. Pitch on the way. And he takes strike 2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he's a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Tucker Barnhart is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Next up will be Kyle Farmer. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Fouled off. The 1-1 home.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Reds are down in order. They're down 2-0. At the plate now is Tim Anderson. He was the winner of the AL Silver Slugger Award at shortstop a season ago. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And that is off the wall.
Come on.
The relay. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
And with that double, he's 2 for 2 and halfway to the cycle. Gave it a good ride, and that's the second time he's barreled up the ball. So he's seeing the ball really well. See if his teammates can pick him up and bring him home now.
Yeah, you can put this on onside. guys. All right. I usually have one charged. I don't know what happened. It charged pretty fast, though.
At the plate now, Nick Madrigal.
Oh.
Line to shortstop. And they got there so quickly, the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the one out.
Third baseman.
I feel you, bro. I feel you, bro. I
Here's
know
Yohan
like playing
Moncada.
under the
Picked up an
Philly
RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance.
Thank you, K. Titus, for doing that.
And deals as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Here's the 0-1. Hit to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. So a man at third here with two gone, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. Strike one to start the at-bat.
That's cool, bro.
Early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
In the air, down the line in left.
Go, go, go.
And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with two gone.
Junior, I really appreciate you for coming in, man.
The 0-1.
I really do.
Not fooled
there it
there
is.
as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Gone! A two-run blast to straightaway right field, and the White Sox have opened up a 5-0 lead.
Yeah, that's just crazy.
That wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach to go over some strategy, and all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Fouled away. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The windup and the 0-1.
You as well, man. Be safe. God bless. Have a great day tomorrow, my friend.
Pulled toward right
Thank you
center
for coming
field.
in and having love and giving love and sharing love.
Castellanos is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home. Jonathan India digging in now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well,
all love, my friend.
Seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Madrigal over to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting eight.
In now for the Reds, number 0. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. Here it comes. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Now that's popped up. Abreu in foul ground, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting 9. The pitcher.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Castillo.
Luis Castillo swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Behind 0-2 now. swing and a line drive. And the Reds have their first hit of the game. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to time up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. All set for the start of the 4th. And standing in the outfielder, Andrew Vaughn.
The left fielder, Andrew.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Next to hit, Leury Garcia. First pitch on the way. Ground ball right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that 1-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up the big number.
At the plate, Lucas Giolito. He grounds it sharply to third.
He dropped it.
Can't pick it
Stupid.
up cleanly. And that's the second out. Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. 0-1, here it comes. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here, as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Boy, Hero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
So it went the other way.
Deep. 5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Bouncer up the middle. Speared on the dive. He gathers the throw. Just late. He's safe. That was a phenomenal stop, but it winds up a base hit, and the inning continues.
Hey, that's a heck of a job by the shortstop right there for him to range, at least get to that ball and show his pitcher with a diving stop. He's willing to get dirty all day long. Wasn't able to complete the play, but the effort was there.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. That's lifted the other way out to left. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
For the Reds,
Nicholas Castellanos will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt.
Bye-bye.
But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Nicholas Castellanos becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. Eugenio Suarez comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. 2-1 pitch, a circle change taken for a called strike 2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Oh, you have to love, you know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Eugenio Suarez goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Tyler Naquin is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch, strike 2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They still find themselves down 6-zip.
I'm killing these clowns, man.
Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They've obviously got a double-digit total in the hits column, but perhaps just as impressive is that they've not struck out a single time today. That's about as rare as it gets in today's sport. So they have a lot to feel good about right now, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the White Sox.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider.
That's all right.
And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen.
It depends.
And he squares this one nicely,
nice.
And it's lined into center field for a leadoff single.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scout.
I don't know what they do. I haven't watched the full thing.
They are
I really
finding barrels. They're not trying to do too
really
much.
haven't.
Guys are staying in the big
So when you asked, I was like,
field
huh,
and
might as well.
hitting
See what
everything
happens.
on the screws.
In now is Adam Eaton. And it's fouled away. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball.
Drop it, drop it.
And no one will track it down. Abreu gets his lead at first, nobody out. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled off. Runners on first with 1 down. Turned on down the line. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Hey, you know what? Right there, he executed a pitch. He can't worry about where it's going. He just wants to put it on the ground right there, give his defense a chance to work, and it found a hole, period, the end.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And to score is the runner from third. It's 7-0.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat head started.
2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Swing and a line drive. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Lucas Giolito. First pitch on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Get up.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants a pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Hit hard on the ground to third.
Ain't gonna happen.
And a short way to retire the side. White Sox pick up just the one. Last half of the fifth coming up. White Sox on top, 7-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds' offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Leading off for the Reds.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Into the box, Tucker Barnhart. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Eaton is there. One pitch, one out.
Bye-bye.
Now batting.
Now it'll be Kyle Farmer. 0 for 1. Went down looking his first time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty. One man out. Fouled away. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Jonathan India is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And there's ball 1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Roger.
Comes the 1-2.
Okay. Taking.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder on the run. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired.
Bye-bye.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up Nick Madrigal.
The second baseman, Nick.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, third baseman, Yohan.
Into the box now, Yohan Moncada. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. No hits to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. One out, nobody on. And another foul ball.
Yeah, I know. We're just gonna let it play the whole time anyway.
The next 0-2. Line toward right center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
Well, that's just a case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of hit.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Castellanos is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Next up is Adam Eaton. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the first pitch. high fly ball out to straightaway
Shitty
center.
fly balls.
Nick Wooden's under it, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. White Sox leave one, but they're still in control, 7-0. Ready now for Cincinnati, number 0. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Shogo Akiyama will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
He's hitting to the red. Number 4.
As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So next to bat will be Jesse Winker. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A ball and no strikes.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
1-1 to the Reds leadoff man. Swing and a little blooper to center. Anderson ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Reds are down in order. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Carson Fulmer comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Fulmer.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. Previously against Carson Fulmer, not a big sample size, 0 for 1.
I guess not.
First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Starts to go around
no,
here,
this
but
is
it
the
doesn't
top
matter.
of
This
the
is
7th.
strike 2 anyway. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple
I don't know.
of right-handers starting to loosen up.
We'll find out, I guess. We'll check it again.
Ready with the 0-2.
We're gonna let it play anyway.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
But this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
The left fielder, number 25.
Next up, Andrew Vaughn. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Line hard deep into left. Winker is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The center fielder, number 28.
Next, here is Leury Garcia. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Oh, well. I guess they didn't want to do that in this game.
Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Last half of the 7th here, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Nicholas Castellanos.
Castellanos.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point. Because everything he's done has worked.
1-2 now as that one's
fouled. How you doing? Hope you're all is well. Hope you're blessed. Hope the family's good.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Swing and a line drive. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
The first baseman, number 7.
Standing in now, Eugenio Suarez. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. That makes it.
Yeah, where you at? Like 100 or something like that?
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought
We're
back
80
to
here
reality
right now.
here.
It's pretty
An
long.
RBI double gets them on the board.
Not as
And
bad
now
as
that they've broken
Cali.
the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
The 1-1 home. Suarez stands at second with no outs. Lays off 2-2 now. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
And it's late to his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Stepping in next, Tucker Barnhart. He flew out in his last debut. Swung on and
get out of here.
No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
They seem to forget that the game started a while ago, but better late than never, I guess. Sometimes one big hit is all it takes to get a team going. We'll see if they can build on it and make a run here.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now this one's crushed. Left field line. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
The third baseman, Jonathan India. Your attention,
Here comes
please.
Tony La Russa out of his foxhole at the end of the dugout. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Hit on the ground to third. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and both runners are going to be safe.
Now that number 0
is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. Tyler Stevenson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Not in Cali? No way.
Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. Michael Feliz has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Yerman Mercedes is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is lined hard to deep left. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Dang, California was colder than us.
Digging in will be Tim Anderson for his career in this matchup. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. sent in the air out to straightaway central. Naquin is there, 2 gone.
The batter, number 1.
Could have been.
Now into the box,
Never know.
Nick Madrigal. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First pitch of the AB on its way. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and lifted in the air to left. Farmer is there to make the catch, and the side is retired.
What are you guys doing?
Aaron Bummer is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 39, Aaron.
And he fouls this one off. Clips the corner of the zone with the sinker
more
for
like
a
it.
strike. And it's fouled away. Fouled off. On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
That's a lot. That's too hot.
Another 1-2 delivery. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Eugenio Suarez stands in as he looks at a called strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A 1-1 count to the Reds first baseman.
I don't like my window open. I have one with the fan in it, and then
Count is 1-2
fan on the
now.
floor, so it kind of circulates the whole apartment.
Here's the pitch. And he struck out again.
I'm out of here.
That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Now at the plate here is Yohan
Can't
Moncada.
figure this
He'll
guy
start
out.
things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. Pulled toward right center field.
Shit, you can't leave your windows open here 24/7 anyway, so it's just like robbing.
Naquin is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Stepping in once again is Jose Abreu. Lifetime in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. On the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here. Adam Eaton digging in next. He's set, and the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Yanked hard, but foul to the right.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Shot down the line. It's a fair ball. On his way to second is Eaton.
Yeah, with the flag in it. Yeah.
Digging hard. He's headed for third. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. Down in order go the... So here's Tyler Naquin as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Yeah, my wife
Struck him
TV. I
out the
watched
3rd
this.
time he's fanned in the game.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
1-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. The Reds down to their last strike. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. Chicago jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
I'm undefeated for 2 days straight.
The winning pitcher of record, Luis Castillo, permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the
5 games in a row, 6 games in a row.
Please, Zach.
How you doing, my man? We'll play one more. Alright. Close my eyes. Count to 10. Whoever lands, it lands. Didn't we just play the Reds? Let's do the Cubs. Okay, let's do it again. Texas. Okay, here we go. And I'm the Braves. Alright, so then we're going to close our eyes and do the field, right? Let's see which ones we want, though. Alright, watch this. Ready? We'll count to 10. We're going to stop right there. And let's go. It's the last game of the night. I did close my eyes. Mr. Vegas Sensation.
Broadcasting live from
Vegas
Oriole
is a little
Park
demanding,
Yards here in Charm City. Today
you
we've
have to
got
go to
a
Vegas
good
again.
matchup ahead between the Atlanta Braves and the Texas Rangers. It's Rangers baseball, and it comes your way next.
Your 2021 Texas Rangers.
And now, Ronald Acuna. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The afternoon for Atlanta, the right fielder, Ronald.
Smoke toward third,
nice catch.
Reined in.
Lala, hey.
Gets him one gone.
How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're blessed. Hope your family's blessed. Thanks for coming in. Okay, y'all gotta make sure y'all hit that like button coming in or leaving out. Either way you go. Even the thumbs down doesn't matter.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep into the flag court and gone.
That's how we do already in the game.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Shit. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, and they take the lead.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off.
Just messing with you, man.
High and deep down the left field line.
I was hoping to hit the The little.
The next 0-2.
The ball is.
To the left side, but it's well foul.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Calhoun. He gets there, and that's the second out. So 2 out, nobody on. And that'll bring up Ozzie Albies. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
Them damn pop flies are crazy.
Gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning.
111 is a lot, though.
One
I'm
for the
gonna tell you
Braves
that
in
right
the
now.
inning. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. And now a pitch on the way. Lifted down the line in left. Riley into foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
That time was cool, but man.
Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2.
When some of people bitch about something, when people bitch
and a
about
good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind
right.
2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Good job to work the count
He
and put
don't
himself
care.
back
Give
in
him
the
the
driver's
code.
seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Inciarte's there. 2 down.
Batting third, the first baseman.
So next to the plate for Texas, Nate Lowe. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. Career against Kyle Gibson. He's 2 for 4.
Dansby Swanson.
First offering on its way. Swing and a liner. But this is foul for the first strike.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
And now it'll kick around in the corner. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Here's the first pitch. This is on the ground over to first. He's right there, and it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Yeah, but Alistair Black is going to AEW.
So now into the box is Austin Riley. He's looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne here. On a line, that's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
The batter will be William Contreras.
Depends who wants him bad enough. TNA really needs some
He's ready. Here's
talent.
the 0-1.
So we'll see what TNA will do.
Hit into left field. Throw to the plate goes right by him. And the runner from second will stay put at third. So they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
True.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Ender Inciarte will be the next to bat as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And boy, I thought they might have had a shot at scoring him there, but they put up the stop sign with 2 away now. Acuna digs in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. Liner in there for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Just an absolute laser that time. Screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Into the corner and slicing foul. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Ready with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Bounce to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So here's the cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Good pitch there as he gets him to swing underneath it for strike 1.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
1 out, nobody on. High in the air down the right field line. Acuna's there for it. And he hauls it down in the corner. Chris Davis next to bat. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Davis.
Ball 1.
Yeah, I have the Funko.
Oh, that liner drilled the pitcher right on the mound. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could. Assuming, we'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. Rangers leave 1. They trail it here 3-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Marcell Ozuna.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead.
I got Spectre Gadget and I got Penny.
Smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
High in the air out to center field. Garcia is there, and he has it for the first out. So up steps Ozzy Albies. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Gallo is there. 2 down. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that brings up
I'm not sure.
Number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson.
I know that line ain't finished yet.
First
I know
offering
that.
on its way. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Calhoun waits on it. And he makes the play to end the inning.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Brock Holt, and they could use a spark from him here. Swing and a liner, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
Batting ninth.
Up next, Jose Trevino. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
On to first, and very quickly, 2 are gone here in the home third. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Willie Calhoun is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Swung on. And
some of them do. I don't know why.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker.
Dude.
There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And that'll get down out there for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Wow, it looked like he was carrying a piano around the bases on that one, but somehow he makes it all the way around to third for a triple. Give credit where credit is due. Nobody in the park, including me, thought he had that in him.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. No damage. New inning set to get underway. And up next, former World Series MVP Pablo Sandoval. Line drive base hit. Heading for second is Sandoval. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
In the air out to straightaway left. There to make the play is Calhoun. 1 away. The throw is wild, and it gets away. Digging in next, William Contreras.
I would believe so, yes.
Hit in his first trip.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
The center field, number 11.
And now here is Ender Inciarte. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hit in the air down the right field line. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Braves outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. But that finds its way through for a base hit. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Here's the 0-2. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. Adolis Garcia will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
Lucky damn.
Good job of hitting right there, Devo. Runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the run.
Count remains at 0-2. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul. Garcia, base runner at first with 1 out. This is foul right side.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Fouled off. Hit high and deep to right center. Acuna giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Strike one to start the at-bat. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Runners on the move for second. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Pitch popped up.
And the catch is made right on top of the pitcher's mound for the...
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. Just gets a piece of it, strike one.
Got to be more careful.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. So 1 down, no one aboard. And in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. Right side, but it's well foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. He pulls this one into right. Gallo is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Here's Marcell Ozuna. No hits to this point. Here's the first pitch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. This one's down to third. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Brock Holt is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. And the pitch.
Trevino.
The windup and the 0-1. To third. Reined in. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for
the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Willie Calhoun, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. 0-1 the count. And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch. Got him swinging, and that's the third out. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They still. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ozzie Albies. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Chopped weakly to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch here is another fly ball. This one out to left field. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Pablo.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval, as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves, and it's still 3-1. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Nick Solak. First pitch on its way. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Behind 0-2 now.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
Nate Lowe is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop. You better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Hit in the air to center field. Inciarte's there, and he makes the catch for the second out. So 2 away for the Rangers here in the 6th. And up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
That evens it up 1-1. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Fouled away.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Rangers set down in order. Score holds. It's 3-1. Josh Spores is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 66.
It's not.
7th inning ready to roll, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Austin Riley. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Calhoun. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
And stepping in, William Contreras. He singled and popped out in his
Yeah, it
first
could be
2
cut off or
at-bats.
something. Who knows? Shit.
Now the pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. And that one yanked just foul. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Lifted in the air out to center field. Garcia is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The center fielder.
Stepping in for the Braves, Ender Inciarte. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First offering. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Now here it comes. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone.
Well, there's nothing that makes you feel as helpless as a ball like this. The pitcher and the right fielder were wishing and hoping it would hook foul right of the pole, but no such luck. Off the foul pole and gone.
The right fielder, number 13.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now.
That's two.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
Oh,
that ball was an
shit.
absolute tape measure blast. Probably one of the farthest home runs you'll see all season, and as Show Track tells us, it was projected at exactly 450 feet. That's one that'll make the highlight shows later on for sure.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. Hot shot down the line. Gallo gets there for the catch, and that ends the... Now at the plate is Adolis Garcia. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip, and he fouls this one off.
Number 53.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Popped up. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Oh, did they? Okay.
Here's Chris Davis now. Now here's the first offering.
Davis.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. And the slider gets him swinging, two gone.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning continues. And he is into second with a two-out double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Brock Holt is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Hit out towards second, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the run will score from second here to make this a 5-2 ball game.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint. You get the first two out of the inning, the next guy doubles, and then you give up a two-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your two boys go down, two quick out.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. It's a run on two. Now at the plate, Marcell Ozuna. Not providing much out of the three-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Allard has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Again, another foul ball.
I've given up.
The next 0-2. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
He needs a hit.
Now another 0-2. Hit hard
there it
back
is.
Up the middle.
He needs a damn hit.
1 for 4 in this one.
Well, that's just a case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls.
Yeah, I got some things I got to do too. So
for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels
that's why
right there. You battle to get count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout. So that's a nice piece of hitting.
One away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left.
Oh, it's only 10:43 over there. Shit.
From the belt,
it's almost 2 o'clock in the morning over here.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
But he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again.
Up next for Atlanta, the designated hitter,
Stepping in now, Pablo Sandoval. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder looking up. Still going back. Gone! So a 3-run shot to left center as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Number 47 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 3 runs already home here.
Home run. Come on.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Calhoun is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Nevada.
Next to hit is William Contreras. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Hard hit towards center. Garcia finds some space out there for the catch. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Willie Calhoun. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped us out.
My third baseman.
Around first, digging for 2. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Where the hell was you at, dude?
You heard the crack of the bat. You just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
That'll bring in Nick Solak.
All right.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that misses 1-1.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
High in the air out to center field. Inciarte is right there, 1 down. So 1 gone now in the Texas half of the 8th. And now here's Nate Lowe as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Popped him up. Riley has a play, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Up next for the Rangers, Joey Gallo. He went down on strikes last time up. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
I see.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Roll, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike 1. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
The 1-2. Hit Weekly back to the mound. Over to first, and that retires the side. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Swing and a liner, but this lands foul for the first strike. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Here it comes, 0-2. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ronald Acuna. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall, a home run. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you've picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now.
This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home runs. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. His 2nd home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Guys, do you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I prefer to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
To the plate now, Dansby Swanson, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. On the ground to the left side. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Now back, designated hitter.
At the plate, Pablo Sandoval. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left. His 2nd of the game as the blowout continues. So batting practice continues here today as they notch their 7th home run of the game.
Oh, Matty V, this has turned into a lopsided one here. How about this, D-Row? 7th home run of this game alone.
This is crazy. They knew coming in they had the lineup to do damage, but this is getting absolutely out of hand.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Chris Davis, heading out towards shallow right. Acuna is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the 9th.
The batter, number 9.
Here's the first pitch.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
1 out, nobody on. Rolled slowly down the 3rd baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte's there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now
last shot for the Rangers in this one, and that'll bring up the versatile utility man Brock Holt. In there for strike 1.
0-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded to first. Freeman's got it, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
13-3 the final score. The Atlanta Braves scored a lucky 13 in this one. Max Fried is credited with the win. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all very much for coming in. The Lexus Dude, Vegas, Southpaw. Chris Kib, Lala, MLB The Show, Kate Titus, Jr., Noah Waters, Mario Sonic, Knight's Tales, and all that good stuff. Appreciate you guys for coming in. Remember, tomorrow's another day, man. Let's see if I can get beat. We'll see. Anyway, in this channel, what do we do, y'all? Good night, Mr. Chris Kid. We have love. Well, you be careful on that walk, man. We have love. Share love by all means we give it. It's your boy, R.K. Baby. We out, y'all, man. Be good.